Okay, so we are, oh, did you see Kim? She's doing all the grunt work. No fun. But
I get to eat later. Totally worth it.
It's worth it, okay.
Hashtag worth it.
She's picking cilantro. Another great job for when you're recruiting help in the kitchen. Okay, I'm gonna make the world's best avocado. It's a bold statement. I understand that, but you can let me know what you think. I think I just said the world's best avocado. I think what I mean is the world's best guac. Here we go. I think the secret is, obviously, first and foremost, you have to have ripe avocados. We live in Canada. They don't grow here. It's tricky. I think try and find the place in your community that brings in the best, and then these are some of my tips. I try to find ones, I buy them when they're greenish or that they look kind of good and meaty, and then I bring them home, and then depending on when I want to use them, it's really a big play between time in the fridge and rotating. Okay, so once you're pretty sure you want to use them within a day or two, I would maybe bring them out of the fridge and just you kind of can let them ripen. So I can feel here that there's a little bit of a give, but here's another really amazing tip. So we can go this. When you pop this little thing out, if it comes out easily, and if it's kind of bright green, like the cilantro green, it's ripe. That one kind of looked a little dry when it came out. Let's try this one. So that one comes out too, and it's dry. We got a whole bunch. Oh, this one feels good. You can see a little bit, gosh, I hope you can, around the edge, a little bit of the green. So I'm not, this one doesn't feel ripe yet either. Oh, that one's getting there. All right, so I'm gonna maybe need, I want enough guac. I'm gonna try and find the 3 that I think are the best. I'm gonna try these 3 and start with them, okay? So I'm just gonna cut it in half. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. It feels pretty good. I'll use a spoon. I'm gonna put it out. This is, what's the word? Be careful. This is how I get my seeds out, but you have to be really careful because it can slip and you can cut yourself. I don't think that's, there's a word for it. What's that word, guys? Controversial. It's a controversial technique. I wouldn't show it to young kids. Maybe we can figure out another way to get it out. So there's one. This one feels really good. It's got this kind of mushy give to it. Oh, we didn't pop this little guy out? Yeah, he looks nice and green in there. That's what we want. So we'll cut it in half. Yeah, looks nice and creamy. The creamy kind of goodness of avocado offsets all the kind of spice and heat and dryness of our other ingredients. So there's 2. This is going to be a risk. Should we do it?
Yes.
Oh, these guys are like, yes. Lots of avocado. This one feels, when you cut into it, I can feel how this feels like a ripe banana. Not a ripe banana, like a green banana. So I'm going to just sit that one there and see if we need it. All right, I'm going to cut some onion. This is, to me, one of the secrets to the world's best guac. A little bit of fresh green onion. I mean a little bit of fresh kind of cooking onion or a Vidalia or whatever. Generally, in an Ayurvedic diet, that is the foundation of kind of a yogic lifestyle. We don't use a lot of onion or garlic because they are kind of agitating to the mind. They definitely have good health qualities, and that stimulation, that agitation is good for the blood. But as part of kind of a meditative lifestyle, they can create busyness in the mind. So we don't use it a lot. And actually probably the only recipe I use fresh onion is guac. And I just can't do it without it. That little pop of that tangy, juicy, sweet, pungent onion, offset with that creamy, nourishy yumminess of the avocado is like heaven. So I'm gonna just cut these into small little teeny squares. Just want little bits. And then how much you want to put in, if you're cooking for kids, they probably aren't going to like it. You could maybe do a separate batch. It can get tricky sometimes. But if you've never tried it, I would suggest to give it a whirl. So I'm just going to run the knife through this. I want these pieces nice. I want these pieces nice and small. I don't want a huge big chunk. We're going to add these in with just a few spices. Pretty simple. Lime. All right. Oh, you know what? This is one of the new things I got for Christmas. I have to say I'm a fan of this tool. If you don't have one, you can find them pretty cheap. We got it at the kitchen store. And I can just pick everything up in one swipe. It has a little measuring thing, a ruler on there. I don't know if you're making pastry or something, and it cuts too. Nice. Okay. So our mortar and pestle combo. And I'm gonna add a little bit of cumin. Those coriander seeds. We'll get back to that in a sec. And the cumin. So these are the herbs I put in. A little bit of coriander, a little bit of cumin if you have it. I'm just gonna just bring these to a powder. I don't want to bite into chunks of those round coriander seeds. It's too much. But this just creates a really nice kind of flavorful undertone. See. There we go. I'm gonna pop that in. Whoops. You can smell those herbs. I'm gonna add salt. Gonna add some pepper and the juice of probably one whole lime. So the lime is hard. If you roll it, it'll start to break up all the little segments inside and make it easier for you to get the juice out. So now it's got a little bit of give to it. Is he stuck? So, can he stand up?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, his legs have fallen out from under him. Sorry, a poor little dog. He's not used to me standing up in the kitchen all morning. Just need to pick him up on the carpet. There's Lukey, everyone. All right. So I'm going to put these 2 halves of a lime in.
Okay.
chill. Okay, and basically that's it. A little bit of fresh onion, small little bits, lime, salt, pepper, cumin, and coriander. If you don't have the cumin and coriander, that's fine. I think it's really the onion that's the star. Okay, you don't need one of these. This was given to our son as a gift, but I have to say, it works. I really like it for making avocado or for making guacamole because it doesn't pulverize it, but it gives you these nice little kind of chunky bits of avocado. And it makes it all happen pretty quick. And sometimes, especially if you want to get the kids working with you or even get some enthusiasm from the spouse in the kitchen, a fun tool is helpful. So there it is. Nice kind of little chunks. I kind of like it like that. I'm gonna give it a taste. I'll get 2 spoons. Well, I'll give it a taste. Well, maybe not Lori. I don't know if she can put her camera down. Kim and I'll taste it, and we'll see what we think it needs. Whoops.
I'll trust you guys.
Okay. The avocado is creamy and good. It's yummy.
So good already.
Yeah. Oh, it's really good. Avocado is one of those things you really hope it's going, or I keep saying avocado. Guacamole is one of those things that when the avocados are perfect, it's like heaven. And it's always a bit of a crapshoot. But this is a really good one.
It's really good.
And I'm pretty good with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Works for me.
Okay. Yay.
Delish.
There it is. Okay. Come on over. The oven went. Let's take a peek at our caramelizing sweet potato. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, it smells awesome.
Yeah, you can really smell it. You can start to see we're getting these nice little caramelized bits around the edges. Look at that. I'm gonna give it another little toss. And the natural sugars that are in a sweet potato or in a squash, you could definitely also use pumpkin here, really give you that kind of nice, sweet, caramelized bit. So I can get that right through there. So these are basically done. I'm gonna just leave it in there while we put everything else together for a minute. I'll show you the, so our beans have just been kind of simmering with our cabbage. This smells really good too. So I'll just turn this heat off. You can see nothing is sticking to the bottom of this pan. These beans are just cooked up nicely, and maybe we'll get a little bit of iron to add to this kind of vegetarian meal. Awesome. Okay, so pretty much all of our pieces are put together. Join us next, and we're gonna put it all together.